Hello, this is Carolyn Decker.
And I'm Lucas Brawley.
So this is Endless Beautiful, kind of behind the scenes, the making of our sessions. And we began with Beaches.
So this was in 2016?
August, I believe.
August of 2016. Carolyn and I had been talking about possibly setting up like a writing contest or something like that. We, as writers, we wanted a way to kind of help us be more creative.
A little more disciplined, too. We needed a practice we could rely on, a method we could use, and we knew we liked using sounds. Lucas had a background in podcasting, and you had collected some sounds while you were abroad in China.
Yeah, I did. So when I was in Suzhou, China, we were doing a podcast called Worm Island, and we had gotten a Zoom H5 recorder, and it was just kind of like this really nice portable recorder. And I started to go around and collect sounds. And one of the sounds from our session, Beaches, is Busy Chinese Street. And that was me taking the recorder outside of my apartment and going out to kind of the corner and just recording for a few minutes. And the idea was to just kind of have like a sound bank at that time. The prompt or anything that hadn't been formed yet. And so I had that, and we came back to the US and we're like, oh, well, how can we be more productive? And I was like, well, hey, I've got some of these sounds that I recorded. They had Busy Chinese Street coins, so I had like this box of coins that I was just kind of sifting through. And I was like, okay, well, I've got some of these. Let's go out and record some other ones. And maybe we can put that together into some sort of prompt.
So at that time we were living in North Kingstown, Rhode Island, and we lived pretty close to this nice town park and also not too far from the state beaches. So I think we went into the woods first and we just collected some sounds of walking in the woods, some rustling of leaves, I think. Then we went to the gas station on our way to the beach. We got the sound of the gas station background, and then the waves, the tide coming in, walking on the beach. And those also made their way into that session.
So after we got back from recording these things, and also that was kind of the first realization that like, hey, this is a lot of fun going out and recording these things. And also, you know, for us as artists, that was kind of the beginning of like our art collecting the sounds, you know, and putting that together. Well, we took it back to the computer and I opened up some audio editing software and I'm like, okay, well, you know, we didn't have like a time period, like how long the session was going to be or anything. We hadn't determined those things yet.
But 15 minutes felt doable.
Right, it felt doable.
Like a solid amount of time.
And that's what we had. And let's see here, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sounds that we had in there. So, you know, a little under 2 minutes probably for each one. And so I put them in there. And then we started writing. And really, that first kind of go at it was very similar to the Endless Beautiful sessions that you will hear in 2018 and beyond. 15 minutes.
That structure has really stayed the same throughout these first couple years of doing Endless Beautiful together. And it seems to just take on a life of its own. I mean, it has that framework, but the life that we try to put into it in the collecting of the sounds, and then the life that our participants put into it when they use it to create something, really has made it this living creature.
Right. And there's, I guess, one of the reasons that we wanted to do this is we have memories not only from when we've used these in workshops or for our own, creative prompts, but also when we were out recording these things. I remember when we were at that gas station, how, and if you listen to the session, if you go in our store on our website and you purchase the session, you will hear this too. But like the clunking of the pump and stuff like that. Like I had never, up until that point, I had never really paid that close attention to those details.
It's true. I mean, going out, having the recorder in your hands, and knowing that it is listening to everything that you're hearing, it really tuned my senses to my surroundings in a way I'd never really paid attention to before.
Right.
But there are also like audio challenges, when we're on the beach and the wind and the waves rushing in, that created a lot of difficulty. Like, how do we capture the sound we want to capture in its natural context, but without destroying the sound through that interference? So we've learned some lessons about how to get around those field challenges.
Sure. And also like our subject matter too, that we kind of, the sounds that we record, what we choose to record, how we arrange those in the sessions, that is always changing, and we kind of have a story behind many of those decisions and kind of all the funny, weird places that we've found ourselves throughout the recording of this. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing with this video series. So this is just session 1, Beaches, which you can find on our store. It is the first Endless Beautiful session. It's a good one. At the time of this recording, we have 66 sessions, and we're going to do a video with some behind the scenes stuff for every single one of those, because there is a story behind every single session, and we've been there every step of the way. We've recorded every single one of those sounds. I think we're over 400 sounds,
different soundscapes.
Yeah.
I guess the thing that has been becoming more and more important to me is the realization that all these sounds, and we personally record every single one that we use in our sessions, and it has become kind of this fascinating record of our experiences. But then that is this engine for the art that is created through listening and building upon that. So I guess if you ever get stuck, you can try to wonder what the heck were they doing when they were recording this.
Okay, well, thanks for spending some time with us. Check out that session Beaches on our website, endlessbeautiful.com, and we're going to see you guys again soon. Thanks.